Hello, Chris Green here, the Flood Insurance Guru. Today we're talking about flood zone changes like we do in a lot of our videos. But what we're talking about today is your house that may be currently in a special flood hazard area. What if you've had a recent map change and it changed to a low risk? When is your flood insurance policy going to reflect this? It's a question we hear every day from people. And so today we're going to talk a little bit about that. So, map changes are happening all over the country all the time. We've got a list of about 125 right now that we're going through that's going to impact different communities across the country. Some people are going to be moved into a high-risk flood zone. Some people are going to be moved to a low-risk flood zone from a high-risk flood zone. That's exactly what's happening in Charleston, South Carolina right now with a lot of the changes that they've made with freeboard, base flood elevations, and mitigating the communities. But what happens when you go from a high-risk flood zone to a low-risk flood zone? We saw this in a coastal area a couple years ago in the St. Simons and the Brunswick, Georgia areas, where a lot of properties were moved from high-risk flood zones to low-risk flood zones, even though they had had two recent floods. Remember, these map changes can take a while, but today we want to talk about, what happens when they do change. When are you going to see the premium difference? Generally, when this happens, you're going to see it happen at renewal on your policy. So let's say that your policy renewed in March of 2020. You may not see this premium difference until March of 2021 unless you contact your flood insurance company and let them know, hey, my map just changed. I need to look at maybe rewriting my policy or something like that. Now, what you have to be careful with, of course, with the National Flood Insurance Program, they don't just generally rewrite policies. There's conditions there, but maybe you have a private policy that is that way. Then you want to reach out to that private company and say, hey, is there any way to change this before renewal? But automatically at renewal, when this does take place, you should see this adjustment. So if you've got questions about things like this, flood insurance, mitigating your property, make sure to visit our website, floodinsuranceguru.com. Thank you.